Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Tesla weekly video for today. I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend so far. Now, if you're a Tesla shareholder, it has been quite an amazing week. Market cap wise, Tesla is already at all-time highs. Stock price wise, we are 6% or 6.5% away from reaching the all-time highs, which we've reached before back here in late 2021. Currently, Tesla has a market cap of $1.249 billion. On Friday, the stock was up 5.3%. I mean, if you look at what happened throughout that day, we can see, if it wants to load, we can see that, in the later part of the day, we can see that big jump upwards. Now, of course, in the last 3 months, actually in the last month or so, since the election, really, the stock has gone up quite significantly. I mean, funny enough, in the last 3 months, this stock is up 69%. Yes, sometimes you cannot make these things up. Of course, if you look at forward PE, EV to sales, EV to EBITDA, this is definitely not the cheapest stock you can find on the market, and maybe even one of the most expensive ones. Now, currently, if we look at what the analysts are expecting Tesla to do in fiscal 2025 and 2026, EPS, of course, growing much quicker than sales, but I think the numbers will surprise because, 2025 is supposed to be quite a big year for the company. We're going to have probably a refresh Model Y. We're going to have new and affordable models, which should drive up demand. Tesla themselves said that we should expect volume to be up 20 to 30% or so from 2024 to 2025. That will definitely help revenue. What else? We have energy side of the business that continues to go up, and quite quickly we will have the Megapack factory from Shanghai that will contribute to revenue as well in 2025. Cybertruck continue to ramp up and actually not hurting margins anymore. So we also have interest rates coming down. Definitely helps buying new cars, right? And then of course, later in 2025, you have, Tesla semi-truck, which in my opinion gets ignored because it's a semi-truck, but I think the market for that is just huge. So put all of that together, and then you can even sprinkle on that some Tesla Optimus news. You can sprinkle on that FSD unsupervised as well. And you start to understand why I think the analyst will be wrong and why the stock has gone up quite a lot right now in anticipation of everything that's supposed to happen in 2025. Because today, let's be honest, is Tesla worth $1.24 trillion? Probably not. Could Tesla be worth $1.2 trillion a year from now, 2 years from now? Yes. If everything I just said goes according to plan, then I could see revenue grow much quicker than what we've just seen right here. Of course, that's if everything goes according to plan. The last couple of years, we've seen a lot of stuff not go according to plan, not just for Tesla, but on a macro scale as well. So, enough of me talking. Let's talk about all the numbers you should know. Numbers out of China, the US, and Europe, and then some extra things as well. As always, if you enjoy this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if not, we really appreciate that. If you want to support me even further, do check out the link down in the description and in the pinned comment with the top 10 best stocks to buy now, or go to fool.com/couchinvestor. Thank you very much. Yes, I first want to start off with this analyst right here. He's not shorting Tesla anymore, but back in May 2024, he doubled his Tesla short, and he was actually quite excited about that. And I believe Tesla is up more than double since, so congratulations. Anyways, moving on here, we've got an employee at X saying that 2025 is going to be insane. Elon Musk responding here, yeah, with a laughing emoji. Then you've got Amjad here saying, Tesla FSD has gotten so good, I basically stopped driving. I just don't know what to do with my hands now. Ashok here replying, this isn't even my final form, talking about Tesla FSD version 13. By the way, I still find it very strange that Elon Musk uses the X badge and not the Tesla one. But okay. Moving on here to Tesla China, another monster week. For those of you that are members of the channel, you probably already know this number. 18,600 for the week, another monster week for Tesla China. We're currently up year to date 7.1%. And if we look at the mix, it's still 60-40, 60 Model Y, 40 Model 3, but Model 3 has been quite strong in recent weeks. Last week that was over 7,000. If we look again at the comparison between, well, the Tesla Model 3, the Xiaomi SU7, Xpeng Mona and Xpeng P7 Plus, we can see that Tesla Model 3, despite its premium price, is still above all the others. Looking at Tesla Giga Shanghai wholesale, that's including exports by month and quarter, the number came in at 78,856. Now, by the way, for those that don't have access to this sheet where I basically update the Tesla weekly insurance numbers, as you can see, we're currently sitting at 119,300 for Q4 2024. If we scroll back down here to the last couple of weeks of this year, you can see that it's not impossible, right? It's not impossible to beat it. It's not impossible to be much, much higher than the last couple of weeks of 2023. Those numbers came in at 15,400, then 18,300, 18,500, and then 15,800. Currently, if we continue like this, like the 18,600 or even 16 or 17,000 for the rest, I expect it to be a bit more than that. I think we're going to have one heck of an ending. Switching to year-to-date sales in the United States, well, the numbers for November came in at around 52,000 for Tesla, and year-to-date we are still down 1%. As for Germany, well, as you can clearly see, takes a major hit here, so only 2,208 Tesla sales for the month of November. Overall, we're down over 40% compared to 2023. No incentives anymore, extremely bad media coverage. So yeah, that doesn't help the cause here. But if we look at the other countries in Europe, UK, Norway, Netherlands, Sweden, Denmark, Italy, Spain, Switzerland, Czech Republic, and Iceland, we're up 8.6% week over week. The number came in at 4,500. Currently, we're also up 39.2% quarter over quarter. And year to date, we're up 10.8%. Now for the UK specifically here, the numbers for November, a very, very good month for Tesla in the UK. The number came in at 4,558. Now we've been talking a lot about, well, Germany is Tesla an important market for Tesla because there's Giga Berlin. But if we look at the numbers for November, UK is higher than Germany, almost double. France is higher, 3.8 thousand. Netherlands higher, 2.9 thousand. Norway also higher, 2.3 thousand compared to the 2.2 thousand that, well, we've just seen from Germany. And all in all, does it impact Tesla's business that much? Not really, right? The huge markets are still China and the United States. And actually the UK is doing much, much better now. So yeah, although a lot of headlines will focus on, oh, Germany very weak, which is true, the impact of a weak Germany here is not that big anymore. And it's not something that is new, as you can clearly see right here. It already started back in Q4 of 2022. That was the peak. And since then, well, it has gone down, down, down. Touching back on what I said at the start of this video, talking about the stock price, why we went higher, why I think we're not going to see a crash of Tesla anytime soon, because analysts are starting to understand what's next. For example, we've got this analyst right here who just put a new price target on Tesla at $400. He visited Giga Austin and explains the following.
Our test drives of FSD in a Model Y. I was in version 13.2, and it was incredibly good through some very challenging scenarios. So that was incredibly impressive. And then the potential for FSD to continue to grow as a percent or a penetration rate to continue to grow over time, which will create recurring profit and revenue streams off these vehicles, which will be far higher than the initial hardware sales. And I think that is where we got pretty optimistic about what can happen here. You got a $100 trillion global GDP number, 50% of that is labor, right? So that's the TAM for Optimus. How much of that it actually takes or adds to is huge. And then on the FSD side, you have about 10 trillion miles driven each year on the roads around the world. If you capture 50 cents or $1 in each of those miles, your potential profit is tremendous.
Now, yes, I know a lot of folks will tell you, and I understand, Tesla is a car maker. They make the majority of their revenue because they're selling cars. That is true. No lies detected. But if you stop your sentence or your argument with just Tesla is a car maker, unfortunately, we cannot take you seriously, right? Because that means that you completely forget about the energy side of the business. You completely forget about the AI data center that they're building out to become one of the biggest and most powerful ones. You completely forget about the software stack, which of course is FSD. You completely forget about the fact that they can build EVs in a profitable way. Okay. You forget about the Optimus robot. Yes, okay. Might not exist, let's say, right now outside of Tesla. But you cannot tell me that another car maker has all of those things that we've just talked about. And I might even have missed something here. You cannot tell me that. So yes, it deserves a premium. Then, of course, it's up to you to know or to understand how much of a premium you want to pay for Tesla stock, etc., etc. Okay, I understand. But no, Tesla, I'm sorry to say, is not just another car maker. Yes, they are making cars, but they're also doing so much more. I'm not investing in Tesla because, oh, Tesla makes cars. No, I'm invested in Tesla because of everything I've mentioned from the last, 3 years or so, and especially in this video, so not that long, last 10 minutes or so. So yeah, I understand also why the stock right now is up so much. I understand why we're 6.5% away from reaching the previous all-time highs. There is momentum with the stock. There is finally momentum with the company, with Elon Musk, and well, definitely a president that is maybe a bit pro Tesla and pro Elon Musk definitely helps the cause. And then we've talked about the macro stuff as well. Definitely will impact not just Tesla, but the overall car industry in a more positive way as interest rates come down. So yeah, overall, we are going to end 2025 in a very, very powerful way, I believe. It's going to be quite interesting to see what happens once 2025 starts. So overall, that's about it. Pretty positive week for Tesla, although almost forgot the $56 billion compensation package. Well, the judge said niet. No, I used niet as a Russian word because it is acting like a communism type of thing. Smart, I know. Anyways, so Tesla is probably going to appeal that and we'll see what happens. But apparently the stock doesn't really care that much anymore about that. So yeah, that's all I've got to say right now. Like, subscribe, all of that, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.